Right now, we're starting to see the impacts of Pennsylvania's budget battle. Lawmakers are now 80 days late, and that means local school districts, county governments, and nonprofits are all starting to make cuts that directly impact you. Channel 11's Nicole Ford is in Butler County with what one lawmaker says could be holding up a deal.
We're already seeing the cuts as both Westmoreland and Allegheny County are on a hiring freeze due to the lack of state funding. And it's not just counties, but school districts are preparing to make changes too. $11.5 million. That's how much Butler area schools is already missing in anticipated state funding payments due to no budget.
The budget was supposed to pass on July 1st. And if it would have passed on July 1st, we would have the opportunity to make adjustments in our operations to account for any shortfalls that might come from the state.
Superintendent Dr. Brian White says the district won't have to look into borrowing money until the end of the year if the budget impasse continues. But he does tell me they're already missing money as they do budget in the interest.
Now, it's not huge yet, but each month passes, it's going to get bigger and bigger. And it's probably about $80,000 a month when it's all said and done over the course of the year, which is really concerning because in 2016, the budget did not pass until March.
While White is looking at the future, Clairton City is already making cuts now. This week, the school board voted to cut transportation for its over 100 charter school students to help with its budget struggles.
This would be very frustrating from kindergarten to 12th grade. But what we want the public to know is that, again, we're in this together. We need to really fight and go to legislation and figure out how we can get fair funding so that we don't have to think about what we have to cut.
So how long will these districts be waiting for a budget? Lawmakers don't have an answer.
It's critical that we pass a budget, but it's also just as critical that we pass a budget that makes sense for Pennsylvanians and make sure that we're spending within our means.
Now, the State House will return to Harrisburg on the 29th, but the Senate isn't scheduled to return for another month unless they're called back for the budget. Reporting in Butler County, Nicole Ford, Channel 11 News.